Hey guys, welcome back. I'm finally giving you a costume update. Unfortunately, I have not done any work on this costume, but I want to tell you about where it's at. Remember all that time ago I said I wanted to try and make a Bespin Luke? Well, my plans have somewhat changed. Instead of Bespin Luke, I want to go for Young Jedi Knight's Jaina Solo. Now, her costume has been described as a rumpled brown flight suit. Most people go for chocolate brown, but an illustration in what I believe was Jedi vs. Sith, The Essential Guide to the Force, she and Jason actually are shown in basically identical costumes to their Uncle Luke. And so I figured, you know what, I've got brown hair. It's not as thick as Jaina's, but it would be a really easy costume to throw together before FanX, just a casual costume. I'm not going for any kind of approval. There aren't even any specs for that particular costume, so there you have it. But I still have a lot of work to do. With the pants, I have to take off the front patch pockets and the belt loops and the buttons somehow, and I need to take off these side cargo pockets and replace them with the back pockets and cover up these holes somehow, or make or just make cargo pockets out of matching material. I've got some. I need to take off all the buttons and all of the decorative stitching. No, I have not worked on that. I've been too busy with my the other parts of my vlog, but these may fit a little bit better. I've lost a little bit of weight. Now for the shirt, what I have to do is, I'm not going to make it as short as I was originally planning. I'm probably just going to make the hem about 2 inches instead of 4, or shorten it by about 2 inches instead of 4. Maybe less, because these pants are hip huggers and I need to cover up my waist, and I need to move these small pockets to the arms and put the big pockets here instead, and of course modify the collar. I need to take out this stitching and then sort of turn it in a little bit so it becomes a Mandarin collar instead of a standard collar. Or at the very least, take the stitching out of here and maybe shorten this a little bit and put it in kind of like that, I guess. Anyway, I can do this with some like liquid stitches if all else fails, and some iron-on stuff, and then just put stitching on the outside, because I still don't have access to a sewing machine, which kind of sucks. And my hand stitching looks terrible, so that's what's going on with that. Now what I'm going to do is actually try this on and see if I'm any slimmer from what I used to be. So let's see. Like I said, I still have a lot of decorative stitching to take out, but I don't have a one of those stitch remover things, a seam ripper. I don't have one of those, and relying on some very tiny knives makes me just a touch nervous. So, well, maybe before I put this on, I can actually take off the buttons and so it'll look a little better. And yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to take off the buttons first, because the thread, that kind of kills it right there. And there you have it. Like I said, I need to move some things around. Take the small pockets off and put them on the arms. Put the larger pockets in their place, which is going to take some very clever stitchery, I suppose. And take off these pockets and put the back pockets right about here, I suppose, right about here, right there. Or just make some cargo pockets out of the khaki colored material that I have, and then just re-dye it if it doesn't look that well. Now, I did have a brown belt that I was going to use, just put the right kind of buckle on it, but it seems to have gone the way of the dodo. I can't find it anywhere. And for the hair, I'll just keep my hair either like loose with like a off-center part, probably just loose with an off-center part, And for the lightsaber, I'm probably going to do the thing with maybe a sink drain handle or maybe PVC pipe and just cobble something together with that. Maybe I'll just paint on or sort of grind out the details by hand, but we'll just wait and see. For the boots, I'm going to be getting a pair of canvas sneakers and then wrapping some duck cloth around them and making the boots. It will basically be like Bespin Luke, but with a different lightsaber, a feminine profile, different hair obviously, and a different lightsaber. So if I wanted to, I could sort of alternate, but the Bespin Luke thing, the pants for Bespin Luke are way higher up on the waist, they're like rib height, and the shirt is higher. But I suppose this will probably work fairly well. I'm not looking to get approval or anything like that, but yeah, it'll be a lot easier and cheaper to just go Jaina Solo instead of Bespin Luke, because Bespin Luke, if I want to get picky, I'm going to have to do like blonde wig, figure out a way to get a little flatter. I would need blonde wig, figure out a way to hide my feminine shape, a certain kind of makeup, and if I wanted to be really accurate, blue contacts plus the the Legacy Skywalker lightsaber. Now I don't have the budget for any of those. I don't even know if I'm going to have the budget for getting the rest of the stuff from the thrift store, but I can modify these pants to look better and throw together some sort of boots. If all else fails, I may just throw on my brown boots over this and call it good, because in the picture of Jaina Solo from the Young Jedi Knights era, we can't see her boots at all. For all we know, she could be wearing completely different boots. So I guess that's it. I may need to find another belt since I can't find the other one, but that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more G-rated Star Wars content, go ahead and click that little subscription button down below. I'll come back. I cannot say when, but after I have taken out all the decorative stitching on the pants, possibly after I've moved pockets around on the pants, maybe the shirt, and modified the collar on the shirt. Oh, yeah, question of the day. If I went to a con as Young Jedi Knights Jaina Solo, do you think anybody would recognize me, or would they just call me a female brown-haired Luke Skywalker? Go ahead and post a comment. So, I'll see everybody again on Friday, and until then, God bless, and may the Force be with you. Bye.